Welcome to On the Beat, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me in the studio today is Robert White from Robert's Apothecary, and today we're talking all about a topic we talk about every single year, and we're talking about flu vaccines. Welcome to the show, my friend. Nice to be in the studio with you.
It is good to see you again too, Troy.
6 feet apart, we're feeling healthy.
2 meters.
And it's actually a great time to discuss flu vaccines, especially with this whole COVID situation, because as we know, they mimic the same symptoms, don't they?
They have very similar symptoms.
And I was just telling you just recently that I was not well, hence why I hadn't been to Columbus. And I thought I had the symptoms of the coronavirus, and I didn't. I ended up just having an ear infection and strep throat, but I can honestly now say those symptoms also felt like the flu.
Right.
Now, with a flu vaccine, I want to discuss with you, has anything changed since last year? Are there different strands of flus that have been that we need to be concerned about?
Well, there's always several new strains,
Yes.
and each year will be a different mix. Usually there'll be 4 different strains that have started in the Far East, as in China, South Korea, Vietnam,
Yes.
Australia.
What? Australia?
Yes,
Don't you go throw my homeland under the bus?
there's the country right there. Sends us those bad viruses this way. Anyhow, there's a different mix each year. Some will have some of the strains from last year, but we'll add a couple of new strains that they've been seeing.
Does that mean they changed the flu vaccine altogether?
Every year, not all together, but just they'll take away 1 or 2 strains from last year and add 1 or 2 new ones that were not in the mix.
Right. Can you still, and I don't think I've asked you this before, unless it's just been put into the back of my brain somewhere, if you have a flu injection, or the vaccine I should say, can you still get a flu in the winter?
Sure you can.
You can.
The vaccine is not guaranteed. It will give you protection for those 4 strains. There are other strains that many times will come along that people don't have protection for.
Right.
And that's why we see the vaccine efficacy, instead of running 66, 67% normally, some years it's good in only 15 to 20% of the patients who get the vaccine.
Right. What age would one start having the flu vaccine?
1 year?
Really, that young?
Yeah.
Really? And if people are opposed to flu vaccines, I know you believe in a lot of natural remedies as well, what would they be using at home if they just like, look, we're not having the vaccine, but I will do this?
Well, we do have immune boosting natural products like vitamin C, for example,
Yeah.
and zinc, and elderberry. And for kids, we have elderberry gummies, and that has good antiviral properties and helps with cold virus, flu virus, almost any kind of viral or bacterial pathogenic infection.
Right. If someone is deciding to have the vaccine, that's all part of the insurance? Because I noticed that you can go into some stores and they're free.
Many insurance will cover the vaccine and have a 0 copay, so
Right.
it will be free. Now, we will be offering different flu vaccines. We'll have a pediatric one. We have one for over 65 age. We have regular flu vaccine, and then we have one that is mercury-free and egg-free.
Right.
There's some people that are highly sensitive to eggs, so
Yes.
they can't get the flu vaccine, the regular flu vaccine.
Best time to have the flu vaccine, very quickly. What month should we start?
Start in September.
September. All right. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you,
Thank
as
you.
always. If you want to find out more information, there it all is up on the screen for you. Back after this short break.